While Toyota's been hyping the Tacoma to the moon and back before its official reveal date, Ford comes along and says, not so fast. Here's our new Ranger, and guess what? The Raptor is coming as well. As you guys can see, this is one press release just for the Raptor Ranger, and here's the other spreadsheet for the normal Ranger. And we'll get into powertrains. We'll also go over this right here. Check this out. Yeah, I made a new spreadsheet for midsize pickup trucks. Can't wait to break that down with you guys later on the video. But first things first, I mean, let's start with the fireworks. Let's get into the bullet points of the new Raptor. This is exciting. The Ranger Raptor, the most powerful, high-performance, off-road capable Ranger ever, is designed and engineered by Ford Performance to take off-road capability to the next level among mid-size trucks. It will be untouchable among mid-size trucks unless Toyota pulls a rabbit out of their hat, and Toyota's not one to ever swing for the fences when it comes to powertrains and being segment leading in terms of metrics. The Raptor is built to take on challenging dunes. It has a long travel suspension, including a Watts Link rear suspension and class exclusive 2.5-inch Fox live valve shocks. That's pretty baller. We know Fox shocks are coming to the TRD Pro, but I don't think they're going to be these live valve shocks. Also, unique Ranger Raptor 3-liter EcoBoost V6, 405 horsepower and 430 pound-feet of torque. With an advanced 4-wheel drive system, you have a new electronically controlled on-demand 2-speed transfer case, front and rear locking diffs for improved off-road traction. This is the newest Raptor in the family. We know we have the F-150 Raptor, we have the Raptor R, and then you also have the Bronco Raptor. So welcome, Ranger Raptor. Can't wait to see you on the market. Okay, moving on over to the second massive press release, going over to the standard Ranger non-Raptor here. The 2024 Ranger has a standard 2.3-liter 4-cylinder EcoBoost engine. You also have an optional 2.7-liter EcoBoost V6. That's a twin turbo, by the way. They're also going to have a Pro Trailer backup assist on this bad boy. And this type of technology is typically seen on the full-size pickup trucks. You also have integrated trailer brake controller and 360-degree camera to make off-roading and trailer backing up easier. It also has over-the-air updates for the software of the vehicle. That is pretty cool. Something I don't think any other trucks are doing. At least I haven't tested the new Colorado for sure, so I don't know off the top of my head if that has over-the-air updates. I know the upcoming Tacoma, I'm like 99% sure won't have over-the-air updates unless it's for the navigation, which big whoop because most people are using the Android Auto, Apple CarPlay. And then you also have the Nissan Frontier, which it doesn't like, it's perfect the way it is. If you missed my review on the new Frontier, make sure to check that out. It's a great truck. We also have some new features like an integrated box side step that's optional. You also have new fold flat rear seats to easily carry stuff in the cab. Greater width between the wheel wells to flat carry cargo up to 4 feet wide. That sounds like sheetrock to me. Plus in-bed and in-cab outlets provide the ability to power various tools and devices. Ford is really excellent. We know the F-150 hybrid has excellent plug-and-play abilities. So does the F-150 Lightning with all of its outlets. They also like to mention the Ranger sold in more than 180 markets around the world. And I think we're going to switch to some of the other sheets that we have going on. So here's their global testing grounds. They test it in many different markets. We know that the Ranger has been available. This newest generation has been available in other markets before it's coming to the States, which is kind of strange, don't you think? But the pickup truck, the Ute game in Australia, when I was over there in 2015, it was amazing to see all the different Utes, like the Toyota Hilux, compete against the Ranger, which was different than the Ranger that we were getting at the time in the United States. So it was amazing to see all the different, and plus you had the Mitsubishi Triton, as well as all these other cool trucks like the Mazda BT50 as well, that the Ranger used to share underpinnings with in certain markets. So it's pretty cool stuff. Anyways, they go through all the testing, what they do. I'm not going to go over this. We'd be here for hours. Now, I really like this graphic here showing the different different grills. Hell yeah, showing the different grills of the different trim levels. I think they all look pretty good, to be honest. I get hints of Maverick mixed with F-150 in here. So the XL all the way up to the Raptor, and Toyota likes to do that too, where they put in the Toyota Heritage typing here for their TRD Pro models, for example. Now, you have optional chrome grills as well. Looks like on the XLT and Lariat. You see your different wheels here. I'm digging, well, actually, they're all 17s except the Lariat. The Lariat gets bigger 18-inch wheels, which I don't want big wheels on a pickup truck. I want small wheels and meaty tires. These look a little dorky on the base trim, but these medium boulder gray ones on the XLT look pretty strong, as well as the Raptor wheels, no surprise. We have all the Raptor specifications here. Maybe I'll put it in the description where you can find this, but I'm not going to go over that or all the technical specs of the normal Ranger either. What I'm going to do is head to my spreadsheet that I compare these trucks to the best that I can. Some of this information might be outdated or not confirmed yet because, for example, the new Tacoma isn't out yet. It won't be out for another week or so, or at least the design. We don't know exactly everything what's going to be revealed on the 19th. The blue, we have the Ford Ranger, 3 engine options. 2.3 liter turbo 4-cylinder with 270 horsepower, 310 pound-feet of torque. Then you move to the V6s, which are twin turbocharged. So you get a 2.7 liter with 315 horsepower and 400 pound-feet of torque. So it was funny that, Chevy and GMC were saying, well, we have class-leading horsepower with 310, which tied the Nissan Frontier. And tons of torque as well when you get that 310 horsepower. But here's Ford saying, our mid engine is now class leading, which is quite insane, because once you jump up to the Raptor, you get over 400 horsepower and 430 pound-feet of torque. No naturally aspirated options here, no hybrid options, which is kind of surprising. I would have loved to see a hybrid option to go against the Tacoma with the 2.4 liter turbo hybrid. Now, none of this on the Tacoma has been confirmed other than 6-speed manual at this point. These are carryover numbers for towing and payload on the Tacoma. The Honda Ridgeline, I haven't tested one since maybe a year and a half ago, and I did not like the truck at all. It was one of the few vehicles I've tested that I don't ever want to get in again until it's completely redesigned or different. So it's also comes at a very expensive price point as well. All right, Nissan Frontier is my favorite midsize pickup truck until the new Tacoma comes out, and maybe I'll change my mind. But honestly, the 3.8 liter V6 and the 9-speed automatic is so silky smooth and buttery. The hydraulic steering on it feels amazing. It's so tight and heavy, and the ride quality on the Frontier Pro 4X is super strong as well. I haven't tested out the new Colorado and Canyon. They are going the route of turbo 4-cylinders as well, like Toyota and Ford. Now you also have this outlier Jeep Gladiator. It kind of competes in the same segment, but it's starts at a pretty high price point like the Ridgeline, and it's the only one in the market that's kind of in the same ballpark that has a diesel engine as well. And going to the spreadsheet here for the length of the bed, I believe this is what we would be looking for. Cargo bed area, length at floor in inches, 59.6, round that up to 60, divide that by 12. We have a 5-foot bed only, it looks like. I don't see any information here on a longer bed size. So we'll put 5 foot in here as well. And you can see the Nissan Frontier and the Toyota Tacoma are going to be the only ones that I'm aware of that offer a 6-foot bed for more versatility, more work capacity in theory, and just more flexibility. I hope I'm wrong, and I hope the Ford Ranger also offers a 6-foot bed option to compete a little bit better with these guys. But we saw Chevy drop it, and that's probably what it's going to be. It doesn't surprise me with Ford's massive numbers like we saw in their powertrain to have huge towing numbers as well. 7,500 pounds, which beats just about everyone. And payload capacity over 1,800 pounds, which beats everyone on this list, including the Gladiator, for example. I wanted to bring up sales. The Tacoma, I talk a lot about in this video because not only are we getting a new one, but they are the sales king in this segment. They dominate the midsize pickup truck segment. I still would take a Nissan Frontier, in my opinion. It provides a ton of value. You can get discounts on them as well, if I remember looking online recently. So this is my favorite one over the current Tacoma, but I haven't driven the new one, for example. Don't like the Honda Ridgeline. I already mentioned that. Haven't driven this guy. I obviously haven't driven this, and I haven't driven the Jeep Gladiator either. So maybe I'll drive the Gladiator fairly soon, but I just drove the Jeep Rubicon 392, and that should share a similar interior and Jeepness. So this is very, very much in its own little segment here. Same thing for the Honda Ridgeline. Since it's not body on frame, it kind of doesn't really compete with the Santa Cruz either, or the Maverick, since those two vehicles are a little bit smaller. So new Ranger Raptor. Are you jazzed? Are you still looking forward to the Tacoma, or do you think Ford has pretty much put a nail in the coffin before the new Tacoma has come out? I don't think that's the case, because we know that the Toyota has never had segment leading specs, despite smashing everyone else when it comes to sales volume. All right. Thank you guys for watching. I got to end it there. Have a great day. Smash the like button if I haven't said that already. All right. Take care and peace.